Hi Gemini friends, welcome to your November 2019 reading. Last October, I wasn't able to give a reading to anyone, and forgot to wear my mic. So I forgot. No, sorry. What am I saying? I wasn't able to read for anyone during the month of October because I wasn't just feeling it. But anyway, now I'm back, November 2019, and let me let me tell you about the format of this reading. So it's going to be your general reading, followed by an advice card, and then a mini career reading and a mini love reading, and then followed by two advice cards from the Angels of Abundance deck, which is by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and two more cards from the Angel or from the Wild Oracle, the Wild Offering Oracle cards. I love the illustration in this, and this is the first time I'm using it for this month of November, or for any reading that for whatever. Let me start with the reading. I don't want to waste time. Okay, so I feel like your general reading is more focused on your career or on the things that you're doing, except it feels more of a career reading here, because you may find that the things that you're doing at work, okay, let's just say even in your relationships, I feel like all the things that you're doing is somehow not making much progress. I feel like you guys are going back to zero, like things are being taken away when you have started to have so much effort into something. It feels like maybe, let's just say, like you were working on something at a project, and then they were taken away from you and given away to other people. It feels like as if all those efforts that you've done were wasted because it was taken away from you, but there's nothing you can do much. And it's the same storyline when it comes to, maybe say, your love life. It's either or. So it cannot be the same thing. It cannot be the same situation with your work and your love life. So it's either one of them. So I feel like you guys are going to be in this situation wherein you are just becoming so frustrated of the things that are happening in your career or love life. But I really feel like many of you will be career, and it's no your present, your conscious self is just also telling the same thing, because it's like, what the F is happening, and things are just not moving forward for you. And I feel like you guys are just becoming so angered about the situation that you guys have to are losing faith in yourself, and it's because everything that you're doing is just not making sense, and it's going to feel like that. It's going to feel like you're very lost, and I want you guys to refocus yourself, because some things are just like that. Some things are just not in your control. Remember that things are just passing by. You don't really have to put all your emotions into it. You just have to let go sometimes when it's not being given to you. So just try to relax somehow, Gemini. The reason why is because you have very good outcome cards here, and I will go to them in a bit. Now, you're feeling that there's uncertainty when it comes to the things that you're dealing with, when it comes to all of this going back to zero, even after all of your efforts, right? So you feel really, you're not sure, like where is this going? Okay, people around you are just not committing well when it comes to those to your job, or to the other people that you're dating, either or work or dating lives or love lives or family lives. It feels like they're not there. It feels like they're not. It feels, remember, take note of the words that I'm using, is feels. It feels as if that they're not helping you, but they actually maybe are, because you don't want to be unsure of the things that are happening in your life, but which is being represented by the Three of Hearts. It feels like you're not sure, like, hey, it's maybe I want to quit now, or maybe I want to do something else now because I'm pissed, or maybe should I just continue? You're not sure. It feels like you are so uncertain that, or you feel like things are so uncertain that you don't want to move anymore because you're not, you don't want to fail. But I want to remind you, or I want to tell you guys, that the outcome card is actually very good. Like, things are going to be given to you, or things are happening because the best part is being given to you, the best side of, or the best outcome, or the best possible option that you can get is being given to you by removing all the things that are not supposed to be there for you. Okay, so don't push it, and that's your outcome. Coming also is satisfaction, contentment, passionate, how do you call that? Happiness in your passion. It's all coming to you, and it's because that things are being removed from you, and that is being replaced by better options or better things coming your way. So try to remind yourself that, because not everything that's being taken away from you, or doesn't mean that things are being taken away from you, is being removed from your life. It's being removed from you because of a purpose. It's because there's a reason, and maybe there's this thing that you have to receive, and it's much better than what you thought that you actually deserve. Okay, you deserve more. Your first card, advice card, is words of abundance. It's saying here that you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms that you attract for yourself and others. That's so nice. Okay. Yeah, so try to be more positive, and don't worry about things being taken away from you. Because sometimes you just have to let it go. And I know it can be very annoying when I say it, that come on, you don't, like, you might be thinking now that you don't understand. I've worked hard for this, and just things are not, you cannot just tell me to chill, relax, and because I understand, but then you have to, because the cards are telling me that there's something else for you here. Okay. Okay, I feel like career, I haven't drawn any cards, but I feel like your career is kind of loose, and it's supposed to be that way. I don't mean that your career in general, but at least for the month, or your the climate at work. Okay. I feel like there's something or someone at work is supposed to go. Someone is supposed to go at work. Someone is supposed to leave. Someone is supposed to actually just, maybe not even fired, maybe just even removed from your system, or removed from you. Or they are quitting you, or they are being taken away from your work. Something about being taken away and includes people. And they can be, it's just something about people that are not maybe committing, or maybe just leaving, something like this. And it comes in a way that is so abrupt. It may be abrupt, and it may be something that's just unexpected. Okay, and don't you worry, because this is part of the things that are happening for you to actually get what you really want. This is your outcome card earlier in the general reading, so I'm very happy to see this. And just like that, and it's the same, it's the same storyline for me. It's just telling me that you guys just have to move on, just to, I don't want to spend time when I feel like it's just the same meaning. So just let things be, and be confident and know that things are actually doing good for you. Okay. Okay, love reading. So I think for many of you, you guys have been, first for the singles, oh, okay, for the singles and the coupled ones, I feel like you guys are trying to, if you're single, you're trying to find someone and things feels like you have done so much, but you're not getting there. Or maybe if you're a couple, you felt like you have been doing so much in your relationship, but then you don't feel contented, you don't feel happy. It's just that feeling that you are not getting the satisfaction that you want. It is because it's almost as if you're counting the amount of effort that you're putting into, but know that you have to understand that the situation itself, or the process of actually going through things, is actually the most rewarding for you, because you're going to learn a lot of things from these experiences. And it may be good or bad. It just feels like you are going to have this learning experiences from those challenges, or those things that you thought are challenges, and you have so much. You have so much to learn, because you guys are being represented by the Queen of Spades, and there's so much. One of the lowest cards in the deck for me, and there's so much for you to learn actually to move up. So try to. I think this only applies for all those people who are just not happy with their love lives, and I feel like you guys have so much to learn, and you just have to go with the flow, because things may not be as sweet as you wanted them to be, but there's so much learning from here, and it's not going to be like tragic, like it's not going to be as tragic as someone breaking up with you. Nothing like this. It's just that the feeling of not being satisfied is what's going to hit you the most. So I want you guys to be just to know that things are just not as easy as you thought it would be. I know my lights went off. It's powered by battery, so that's why. So anyway, just chill. Okay. Next, your first card of advice card. It says here that have courage to ask for help and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay? Second card. Service. Okay. Anyway, let me read it for you guys. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Okay? Next is raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. And next is make it God's. Release the idea of my as soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. Okay? So, thank you so much, Gemini. I hope that helps, and I wish you the best.